page 12A. So the very first thing we're going to do here is determine the least common multiple. So the least common multiple is 9x squared. Very good. 9x squared. So in this case, you're going to take the higher or highest, because there are three different terms, highest exponent, and then of course the LCM for 9 and 3 is 9. All right, so that's step one. Okay, so that's step one. Determine what your LCM is. Then you're going to multiply every term by the LCM. Okay, so now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 9x squared times, and I'm just going to write this whole term all over again, x plus 4 over 9x squared. Plus, again, multiply by your LCM, 9x squared times 1 over x equals 9x squared times 4x minus 60 over 3x squared. All right, so basically I just rewrote the problem and simply multiplied it by the LCM. Next step, we're just going to go ahead and do the math. So obviously these cancel out because 9x squared over 9x squared is one whole. So I'm just left with x plus 4. Okay, bring down the plus sign. Okay, remember for your variables, we subtract them. So this is an x to the second, and this is an x. So what is 2 minus 1? 1, so I still have an x left, and 9 times 1 is 9. Okay, move it on to the last one. The x squareds will cancel each other out. And I'm going to have 9 divided by 3. What is 9 divided by 3? So I'm going to change this 9 to a 3. Now I'm going to distribute that 3 to 4x minus 60. Okay, so 4x times 3 is going to give me what? 12x minus what is 60 times 3? 90? 180, my fault. All right, so from there, we have a nice equation. We can combine the terms together. So 9x plus x will give me how many x's? 10x over here plus 4 equals 12x minus 180. So I'm going to let you all finish that, and then we'll come up with what the final answer is. All right. All right, so from there, your final answer should say 92. All right, so let's move on to a different problem. Okay, we're going to take a look at question number 3. So I'm going to erase this so I'll have some space. All right, so in question number 3, your LCM is 3A. Okay, so kind of identify what that is and write it off to the side. And then we're going to simply just rewrite the problem, multiplying each term by 3A. So 3A times 1 over A. 3A times A minus 5 over 3A. And 3A times 15 over A. All right, so now I've multiplied by the LCM. I'm going to cancel these A's out. And I'm just going to be left with what? 3. Okay, here I could actually cancel out the 3A's. So actually it just makes it one whole. So I'm going to be left with what? A minus 5. Very good. And then for my last terms, A's cancel out. And what is 3 times 15? 45. So it comes out to be a nice equation again. Okay, once we get rid of those variables in the denominator. So I'm going to have 3 equals A minus 50. And then we'll add 50 to both sides. So 53 equals to A. All right, we'll do maybe one more of these. So let's take a look at question number 5. Any questions so far, though? Okay. All right, let's do question number 5. Okay, who can identify the LCM for question 5? Okay, what you got? 13A squared. All right, so that's our LCM. So I'm going to just simply multiply all the terms by 13A squared. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and subtract these A's right here. So that's going to leave me with 13A, because A to the second and A to the first, we subtract those, so I still have an A. Here I can cancel out the A to the seconds, and then I'm going to be left with what? Okay, this should be 11. And then here, same thing, I can cancel out the 13A squared, so that's going to leave me with what? 1. All right, so we'll subtract 11. So that's going to give me a negative what? Negative 10. And when we divide, we get negative 10/13. Okay. Any questions? Come up